So a few days I told you guys about the Chase Freedom Unlimited credit card, right? So I told you guys about that one, but now I want to talk to you guys about the Chase Freedom Flex credit card. Now, this credit card to me is definitely a flex because right now, gas, things like that, we're all spending a lot of money on it. So I like that they have a 5% cash back. Now, we have some approvals here. We have a $2,000 approval and then a $10,000 approval. And I always tell you guys, I love when I see lower approvals like $2,000 and then you see a higher approval more like $10,000 because it shows that even if you don't have the best of credit, or I want to say the best of credit always, but even if you don't have that much income, you can still be considered. They'll just give you a lower limit. And then as you grow your income, you can work your way up to get a higher approval. Now, I really, really like that. $2,000 and $10,000. Congratulations to you both. That is really, really good. Now, one thing I love about this card too is that another thing I love is that their cash back does not expire. So I really, really love that you don't have to worry about it expires. You can just let it just build up or whatever you want to do with it. You could just have it there, or you can transfer it and do so many different things with it. Now, this credit card, it don't have a annual fee at all. I love when you get a credit card without your annual fee. One of the downsides is that they do charge you a 3% foreign transaction fee. So for those people that like to travel a lot, I know you're going to be charged a 3% foreign transaction fee. Maybe I'll have like a different credit card like Discover that I'll maybe use. And just a credit card that don't have foreign transaction fees like Capital One. Now, this credit card is very similar to Discover cashback card. So definitely check that out. I have a video on that credit card. I actually have it on my website too. You guys can check that out. And I really like that one because they have a policy where they don't charge any foreign transaction fees, and that's for so many of their different credit cards. So definitely check that out. Now, you guys are going to get the 0% APR for 15 months, so they're not going to be charging you any interest at all for the 15 months. So if you all want to maybe do your kitchen, maybe you have other things that you want to do, then this credit card would be perfect for you because they're not charging you any interest at all for the 15 months. Now, you guys are also going to get a $200 bonus when you spend $500 on purchases within the first 3 months of opening your account. That's just like the other credit card, the Chase Freedom Unlimited credit card. They have the same type of bonus out there. I don't know when you're going to be watching this, but it's October 2022. So I'm not sure when they're going to have that bonus, but if they're going to still have that bonus for you, but definitely look for that bonus and see if they have it. And definitely check my website. I make sure that I have like updated links for you all. So if they do have a bonus, like for the Discover, I have the $50 statement credits you guys can definitely get on that. For the Discover, definitely see if I have that link down below where you guys can still get that $200 bonus. So check it out for sure. Now, with that bonus, don't forget that's usually when you get the bonus, that's usually when you're gonna get the most money back in terms of that's when you really make the cash back worth it. Some people just think, oh, let me just get the cash back. Yeah, get the cash back. But if you can get that bonus, definitely get that bonus because that's a lump sum of money that you can get. You don't have to worry about racking up so much, so many purchases, or I got to spend $10,000 to get this amount. No, you don't have to worry about that. Get your bonus in the beginning if you can, and then let that cash back be like a bonus to you. Now, you guys are going to get the 5% back at gas stations, and that's going to be up to $6,000 per year. That's just like the other credit card, like I told you. It's just like that one. They're also going to give you 5% back on up to $1,500 on buying purchases. If you can see right here, it's so many different places you can get these bonuses at, but understand this, I love Walmart, I love Target. We can't get the 5% back there, but you still have other places you can get that 5% back. So from January to March, that already passed, they had grocery stores on there. From April to June, you was able to do Amazon and then select streaming services. From July to September, which is gas stations, car rental agencies, movie theaters, select live entertainment. And then from October to December, it's going to be available definitely for you all to see what category is going to be. Now, I know that for, I like Discover, like tell me what it's going to be. Like, don't play with me. Don't make it a surprise. Like, where is it going to be so I can make sure I plan accordingly. I know for Discover, it's definitely going to be Amazon, and I believe it's wallets too. So it is a holiday time. If you're looking for a credit card that can give you a lot of points, especially during a holiday time, then that could be a credit card, because even if you're outside of $1,500, you spend your $1,500, you guys are still going to get that 1% cash back with their credit card. And hopefully I still have that $50 credit. Check it out. I have that the Discover credit cards on my website. You can just search Discover and see the different credit cards there, or ask me about it. I can actually give you that link too. Now, you guys are also going to get 5% back if you guys purchase through the Chase Unlimited Rewards, and you guys are going to get the 3% back on dining restaurants, and that includes takeout and delivery services, 3% back on at your drugstore purchases, and then 1% back on all your other purchases. Now, I know this is a lot of different categories you can get cash back on, and sometimes people don't know how to manage it or don't know how to use it right. Try to find a select few cards that you really like, they got the cash back that you want, and then you know how to purchase those different things with those credit cards, and keep it simple like that. Don't try to have a billion credit cards and manage them, because you can trip up and not pay your bill the way you're supposed to pay, and then you're starting to pay interest. And if you're paying interest on any credit cards that's giving you the cash back, then it's going to defeat the purpose of even trying to have cash back. It's not really going to be worth it if you ask me. Now, there are so many different credit cards, like I said, that's like this. Definitely make sure you look in the description, look at the comments, and go to my website, download the guide. That way you can see the other credit cards that's similar to this, and I have it right on my website too. You don't necessarily have to get the guide to know about those credit cards. Now, Chase is going to report to all 3 credit bureaus. Now, with you having that 0% APR for 15 months, understand that, say if you got approved for the $10,000, if you guys were to hold a $7,000 balance on a credit card, that's going to be a 70% utilization. I always tell you guys, if you spend more than 30% on a credit card, automatically it's messing up your credit. Automatically. Anything more than that is definitely hurting you. The 29-30%, that's kind of like the safe. Like, we're not gonna hurt your credit and we're not gonna help your credit. But if you're spending that much money and they report that balance to the credit bureaus, it's gonna hurt your credit score so much. So try to see if you can get other credit cards that have like a high limit, and try to see if you can get approved for those. That way you don't use anything on those credit cards, but then when you have that balance here, it won't drop your credit score. Because what if you need to use your credit card, what if you need to try to get approved for a credit card again? They're going to be denying you if they see that you have a high utilization. And sometimes people think, oh my gosh, I finally got the Chase credit card, I'm so happy, I'm going to use it. And I'm like, no, calm down, make sure you have other credit cards. Now, I know I told you guys to make sure you have other credit cards, but if you guys get approved for this Chase credit card, understand that they approve you because you have less than 5 new accounts in the last 24 months. If you have more than 5 new accounts in the last 24 months, then they're not going to approve you. So a lot of people, they want to wait to try to get credit cards to Chase because they want to make sure that they don't get other credit cards, or maybe they within that 524 rule, which is through Chase only. If you all get approved for this, then after you get approved, you got the credit card in the mail, it's yours, then you should think about applying for other credit cards. Let them report to the credit bureaus that you have that limit. Around the same time, they're going to report this Chase credit card, and if you go ahead and use too much on that credit card, it's not going to hurt you. But keep that in mind. Utilization is very important. It's going to temporarily drop your credit score until you pay off your balance, or bring your utilization down. But I always tell people, if you want to do any of the 0% intro APR, make sure you have other credit cards that can back you to the point where it don't look like you're using too much of your credit. Hopefully this video was definitely helpful to you all. I have this credit card, like I said, in the description down in the comments. If you're having a hard time getting approved, look into sign up for my exclusive membership. I have a $1 trial where you guys can definitely sign up to try to see what we got to do to boost your credit score. Is there any negative accounts that's inaccurate that we need to remove? We go over all those different things inside the exclusive membership. And I know why you guys watching this video, you watch ads, so you don't have ads in the membership. But I'll definitely see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.